It's your boy Moseefus, the 20 view king, and everything I do get 20 views. And this is the third portion of the Aesop Rock album review, integrated tech solutions. We've been enjoying this so far. If you've seen part 1 and part 2, then continue with this. If not, go back and watch part 1 and part 2. Go watch this. I get like 20 views. I'm only talking to like a few people. But if this happens to be seen by, just make sure you watch part 1 and part 2 yet. Don't let me see that this one got more views than part 1, part 2, because that don't make no damn sense. That don't make no damn sense. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend, tell a friend. See if this is everywhere. I'm in the house on my co-host to chat. Let's get this in, y'all, man. Let's get this in. This is aggressive Steve. Okay, this is the whole Steven that we've been talking. The chat's been giving me like little hints, and they got little inside jokes about the album that I haven't been privy to, but I'm going to be understanding what the hell they talking about now. All right, this is aggressive Steven. Let's check this out.
Home one morning, maybe 10 o'clock. Grabbed the coffee, ran into my friend. Got home one morning, maybe 10 o'clock. Grabbed the coffee, ran into my friend outside the hair salon. She said she on a break and she come up and roll a J. Well, say her name is Abby, the Wabby is not her name. Okay. Skin the vibe, talking neighborhood gossip. Elevator to amazing, snake around on my spot. Before the key hit the lock, she was asking me, is that yours? Beside the door, a navy button down, bolt up on the floor. Weird. I'll take a neon some, I do have one like it, but no. And pick it up slow to reveal a few of the items. Abigail like, oh, that is certainly a tweaker's pile of stuff. A realization that demand a weaker tea inside my cup. White noise humming in my ear to the wood. I hear the bathwater running, something is clearly afoot. Someone is clearly inside. I look at Abby like I'm going in. Maybe you should stay here, she said no, I'm in. Holy shit.
Oh, somebody was inside of the crib.
She was asking me, is that yours? Beside the door, a navy button down, bolt up on the floor. Weird. I'll take a neon some, I do have one like it, but no. And pick it up slow to reveal a few of the items. Abigail like, oh, that is certainly a tweaker's pile of stuff. A realization that demand a weaker tea inside my cup. White noise humming in my ear to the wood. I hear the bathwater running, something is clearly
oh, hell no.
Someone is clearly inside. I look at Abby like I'm going in. Maybe you should stay here, she said no, I'm in. Holy shit. Be cautious. Keep calm, sneak the door open, the apartment is tossed. Everything everywhere all at once, all the faucets are on. Let's draw the room so you can better picture all the peoples. I got this loft that when you walk in, the ceilings are pretty normal. Then a dozen feet later, it's
yo, how can he be so descriptive? He's man, this is just a good time.
We're having such a good time here. Let's draw the room so you can better picture all the peoples. I got this loft that when you walk in, the ceilings are pretty normal. Then a dozen feet later, it's 20 feet of beams and mortar. I inch in far enough to peek around that first corner.
Nice
no sign of life in the bathroom, only debris and disorder. We baby stepping 7 feet in where the kitchen begin. Records and books in a sink, the conditions start to sink in. Another view to that Rubicon where the pad opens up to see the answer to my questions in the rafters above. There is a man with no shirt on, wearing his pants around his ankles, jungle gymming over both us. I mean, we are talking angles. He's mumbling incoherently, there's something in his system.
He's jungle gymming over both of us.
There is a man with no shirt on, wearing his pants around his ankles, jungle gymming over both us. I mean, we are talking angles. He's mumbling incoherently, there's something in his system. I'm processing, but need to make decisions. Okay, let's go. Hey, you need to get down right now.
He was on the shower rack.
Get the fuck down and get out. He's on a different planet, drifting to a distant moon. I'm pretty sure he don't even know we are in the room. Hey, you need to get down right now.
Oh, he's on the rafters of a 20-foot sea. Yo, hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Get the fuck down and get out. Get the fuck down and get out. Get the fuck
I be throwing shit at him.
This isn't working, the energy is berserk, and we're backing up to the hallway, then down to the office nervous. Yeah, hi. So there's a naked guy in
I'll
my
be
ceiling,
beaming
the
him,
staff
yo.
look up at me tripping like, oh my god, is it Steven? Who the fuck is fucking Steven? Don't seem to know some shit I don't. I ain't exactly need. I'm the manager.
Oh my God, is it Steven? That's what the dispatcher said? That's crazy. Who the fuck is fucking Steven?
We're backing up to the hallway, then down to the office nervous. Yeah, hi. So there's a naked guy in my ceiling. The staff look up at me tripping like, oh my god, is it Steven? Who the fuck is fucking Steven? Y'all seem to know this isn't working.
Wait,
The
who
energy
did he
is
call?
berserk, and we're backing up to the hallway, then down to the office nervous. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So there's
the
a naked
management
guy in my ceiling.
office.
The staff look up at me tripping like, oh my god, is it Steven? Who the fuck is fucking Steven? Y'all seem to know some shit I don't. I ain't exactly need. I'm the manager on some. He and his building have got some history. We'll attempt to go and talk him down, but also called the city. 30 go by when the elevator ding and drop a trio in the lobby and heaven and nature sing. It's the manager and super with a man in my nights. Oh, that's my leather too, ejected, but goddamn he look nice. Steven is glum and despondent, wafting a brutal bouquet. They sit him down on the sofa, he look confused and ashamed. But if I'm honest, also looks like he can pull out a blade. That's when two officers show up and all is fully explained. Okay, the police over Steven to see if he's even lucid. I'm on the other side of the lobby, completely stupid. The super and the manager finally get a sec to offer some backstory about this morning's events. They tell me Steven suffers from mental illness and drug addiction. His episodes
No,
kept
really?
him in and out the shelter system. Some lady in the building used to give him her couch, but his condition led to far too many issues to count. He's even scaled up the building before and jimmied inside. And
Wow,
been
Steven's
aggressive with the
good.
tenants like infinity time. He not permitted on a premises, but this is your life. That's when the officer invited me to give him my side. I said, well, first of all, I ain't the one to call, but also we're like a
headphones.
meter from the player involved. I can brief you on the basics if the aim is resolved, but I ain't trying to agitate him if I say something wrong. How about we move 10 feet around the corner to talk? He said I can't leave my partner alone with someone that's gone. Okay, seems fast to be at an impasse. Then he pulls the pen and paper out and this is what he asks. You wanna be the victim? What? No, I didn't want it. I'm not sure what you want. Do you wanna be the victim? Oh, you're doing a script of a communion about the nuance of a human at risk. How about we skip to where you tell me what the future can hold? He said a felony B&E and whatever he stole. We take him down to
Whoa,
the
that was
jail
weird.
and
My fault, running back.
that's when the officer invited me to give him my side. I said, well, first the super and the manager finally get a sec to offer some backstory about this morning's events. They tell me Steven suffers from mental illness and drug addiction. His episodes have kept him in and out the shelter system. Some lady in the building used to give him her couch, but his condition led to far too many issues to count. He's even scaled up the building before and jimmied inside and been aggressive with the tenants like infinity time. He not permitted on a premises, but this is your life. That's when the officer invited me to give him my side. I said, well, first of all, I ain't the one to call, but also
the
we're like a
officer, that's
meter
why
from the
you wanna be
player
the victim.
involved. I can brief you on the basics if the aim is resolved, but I ain't trying to agitate him if I say something wrong. How about we move 10 feet around the corner to talk? He said I can't leave my partner alone with someone that's gone. Okay, seems fast to be at an impasse. Then he pulls the pen and paper out and this is what he asks. Do you wanna be the victim? What? No, I didn't want it. I'm not sure what you want. Do you wanna be the victim? Oh, you're doing a script of a communion about the nuance of a human at risk. How about we skip to where you tell me what the future can hold? He said a felony B&E and whatever he stole. We take him down to the jail and they put him back on the street. They just ain't got the kind of resources a Steven would need. I said he doesn't need a felony, he doesn't need a cell. There's gotta be a way to get him headed for some help. He said programs exist, but none of them work. It's either charge him with the crime or feed him back to the earth.
That's fat.
That's the biggest shit I ever heard.
Yo, he's breaking it down so.
I'm about to
This is
run,
exactly
see
what
what
happens.
Eagle was
People
done.
like that, they don't catch no charges. You're gonna waste time trying. They get thrown right back. And you how you gonna get restitution for your shit? Steven ain't paying you back. Steven ain't got no money to pay you back for all the shit he broke up in the house. You just gonna eat that little.
I guess the jacket was a
Oh, you
gift.
charged him
I
with
leave
the
in the dumps.
Or you charge him with the
Needed
phone.
for some help. He said programs exist, but none of them work. It's either charge him with the crime or feed him back to the earth. That's the bleakest shit I ever heard.
That's the bleakest shit I ever heard.
I don't even have the word. I'm about to run, see what evil was done. I guess the jacket was a gift, but he could leave in the dumps. Upstairs, sir.
This was a good one. This is a good one. Aesop had a lot of shit happen to him. This is another true story. He's lived in some shitty places. He's picked some apartments around some fiends. It's hard to avoid the fiends though, especially with the opioid epidemic. It's really hard. especially if you live in the city. And they travel. It's not like they don't got bus passes and shit. They'll hop right on they'll hop right on the freaking MTA. All right, this is Bermuda. We're only doing 4 tracks on this portion of the album. Then we're gonna rapid fire.
Purple Laura reef, secure the flora, orchidese, eat a fungal spore release to algae in the coral reef, Florida orange, Georgia peach, poison ivy, even as defense.
Let's see if this headphone start working.
Send you flowers.
King of world peace, purple Laura reef, secure the flora, orchidese, eat a fungal spore release to algae in the coral reef, Florida orange, Georgia peach, poison ivy, even as defensive line is floral themed. Diamonds grow out of my back, hyacinth up in my trunk, 12,000 species of moss agree to upholster his tongue, tubers and roots in his shoes. Give me a fuel to the fuels, bury them all in bouquets, de-escalation ensues. You looking stupid, shooting the bed and petunias, or doing dirt in the daisies and changing in a Bermudas. All of that doofus shit you oozing, just don't play in the tulips. If human nature versus nature is brewing, my goodness. Guns and roses turn up roses and roses. Country roses overgrown with begonias. Compress your nose to the lotus. Those aromas make a toughie.
What's the name of this? Bermuda? Run it back. Trying to catch the meaning of this one. It's a little bit more abstract.
Will send you flowers.
King of world peace, purple Laura reef, secure the flora, orchidese, eat a fungal spore release to algae in the coral reef, Florida orange, Georgia peach, poison ivy, even as defensive line is floral themed. Dahlias grow out of my back, hyacinth up in my trunk, 12,000 species of moss agree to upholster his tongue, tubers and roots in his shoes. Give me a fuel to the fuels, bury them all in bouquets, de-escalation ensues. You looking stupid, shooting the bed and petunias, or doing dirt in the daisies and changing in a Bermudas. All of that doofus shit you oozing, just don't play in the tulips. Human nature versus nature is brewing, my goodness. Guns and roses turn up roses and roses. Country roses overgrown with begonias. Compress your nose to the lotus. Those aromas make a toughie throw his toast in the ocean. I'm on the beach in my floaties.
So is he talking about the fight between, like, you know, trying to the fight between technology and nature? Is that where you're going with this one? Kind of sounds like that, right?
Turn up roses and roses. Country roses overgrown with begonias. Compress your nose to the lotus. Those aromas make a toughie throw his toast in the ocean. I'm on the beach in my floaties like I don't know any Moses. Say yo.
Stallions in kind of pain. I'm slayed. I'm beat up, chewed up, trained, but I'll send you flowers. Stallions in kind of pain. I'm slayed. I'm beat up, chewed up, trained, but I'll send you flowers.
How'd you get so big?
King of world peace, call back the freedom fighter. Okay.
From birthstone to first snow to posies in the pockets of your
I do
church
remember
clothes.
that.
The fertilizing where the red fern grows. I know a speeding bullet
That's the one
over
with drums on
Broadway
the
is
wheel, right?
cathartic. I just hope before it's targeted. Talk to a few Samaras. Helicoptering from canopy to forest floor and garden. Forget the aggressive warning. It's more of a hello, darling. Even Aries pull over to say, hey, yo. Don't say I said it, but goddamn that vegetation is, dare I say it, disarming. Dog, wait till they take in the morning glories. Or petals that smell like bubble gum and marshmallows warming. I love to see a horde who swore to burn the steeple at night. Get floated noses first like Mickey Mouse to seasonal pie. That oleander answer violence like a bleach for the eye. Let's hope you answer to them violets before they eat you alive. Whatever ring leading led you to revel in things grieving. Got the kingdom of chlorophyll assembled for spring cleaning.
Ooh.
Kind of pain. I'm slayed. I'm beat up, chewed up, drained, but I'll send you
flowers.
Stallions in kind of pain. I'm slayed. I'm beat
I'm not exactly sure what she's saying there.
up, drained, but I'll send
Shit,
you
Bjork?
flowers.
I don't think I've heard too much Bjork. I know the voice. I've never heard Bjork music before. She's like from Iceland or some shit, right?
To grow, to grow.
Does have a similar voice though.
Send you flowers. To grow,
Bjork was big for a while. When I was like early 20s,
send you flowers.
late teens, I remember hearing about Bjork. That was pretty cool. This is By the River. This is one that we've actually heard before. We've reacted to this before, but we ain't skipping nothing on no Aesop album. I'll let y'all know right now. Let y'all know right now. The production of this album's really good, man. Wonder what river this is. Pretty sure it's one of the New York rivers because Aesop's very New York centric.
I like rivers, sailboats, fishermen, skinny dipping swimmers. Kids turning rocks over, catching little critters. Eagle in a pine tree, eyeballing dinner. My uncle used to cut school to hit the Susquehanna. Kept himself a rod and really hit a bit of bramble. The school took attendance, it was quiet as a mouse. He was at the river pulling out a giant by its mouth. A river in the daylight is energy and life. A river in the dark can be a genuine surprise. You might find some lovers getting cozy on a shore over cold-blooded psychopath disposing of a corpse. Sitting by the Hudson River talking to a ghost. I wish that we could rock a beat and smoking other tones. I miss the way you rhyming, how you never had a clone. Ain't a motherfucker living that could ever crack the code.
Right, he saw about Camus there. He saw about Camus. Yeah, he had a good relationship with Camus. Like, that's one people, like, I think Aesop had a good relationship for their entire life because Camus passed away. Like, not to be funny about it, just Aesop just seems to fall out with everybody.
Sitting by the Hudson River talking to a ghost.
Album, right?
I wish that we could rock a beat and smoking other tones. I miss the way you rhyming, how you never had a clone. Ain't a motherfucker living that could ever crack the code. I like rivers. I like
Camus was
rivers.
original
Freight
shit.
ships passing through old drawbridges. It looks so cool when you catch from a distance. A little less cool.
Long Island, not Staten Island. Aesop was from Long Island.
Be lurking on the bottom. I look into the water and imagine all the options. A fish we never knew about, some rusty old jalopy. The murder weapon used to catch the 8th dimension body. I seen a beaver chilling by the bank of the Willamette. We gazed upon each other undeniably enchanted. A wave of telepathic information through the filter. It said, when I go to heaven, I want you to have the river. He also said the others had agreed that I was chosen. Just don't mention it. In front of them is gloating. It's for no one. I'm pretty sure you don't have the authority to say this, but thank you, I accept. I'll have my lawyer draft the papers.
I love that part, man. Talking about the beaver, beaver giving him the river.
Water for the village.
So
I jumped into the Amazon to launder all my atoms. The chow prior had me spilling coffee on the captain. My heart is in the East River, floating on a frisbee that came in from the Long Island Sound, a sojourn in a city. It's not the kind of water where you throw a triple Indy. If you get some on your skin, they probably notify your siblings. I picture a scenario where someone's held me captive. An escape would mean to build a raft and navigate some rapids. I wonder if my training from the School of TV Magic would beget some makeshift watercraft that may go for Damascus. In practice, I have no desire to get into the water. I like to know it's there in the event I ever wanna. Waterfalls, tributaries, Lichtenberg figures, twilight fireflies. I like rivers.
Yeah, Staten Island's not this nice day two. Pretty sure this is Long Island. There's parts of Long Island that's really, really posh and racist. Nah, let me not go there. Let me not go there. I think I said that in one of the early Aesop Rock reactions, and people were not happy that I called Long Island out for this racism in certain parts. Alright, this is gonna be the last song for this part, and then we're gonna get to part 4, y'all. It's already 8:10, so we're gonna run a little late tonight. That's all good, man. It's all for a good cause. All City Nerve Map.
Anyone can do. This is my nightmare. I've got
Look forward to this for months.
Just as I got into it.
Like 2 or 3 months, literally, we've been looking forward to this.
First uninvited tech I hear pinging, ringing a cameo from the Hammerstone. Bam, the fantasy brandishing a banana phone. Cramping to the glamper van, vanish off the candy can. Frying pan of fire like a vandal hand on Montana gold. Fan the flame
I can't say I'm gonna love this one. I love the beat already. This beat is grimy. Let's check it out, man. All City Nerve Map.
Anyone can do. This is my nightmare. I've got to get out of it myself, just as I got into it.
Pull up a little bit. I'll be more trying to get this shot in the corner properly.
First uninvited tech I hear pinging, ringing a cameo from the Hammerstone. Bam, the fantasy brandishing a banana phone. Cramping to the glamper van, vanish off the candy can. Frying pan of fire like a vandal hand on Montana gold. Fan the flame of animals with access to the roof like Michelangelo. About to free a statue from a cube.
Access to the roof like Michelangelo.
The
What?
fantasy brandishing a banana phone. Cramping to the glamper
You know,
van,
I thought that was Da
vanish off the
Vinci.
candy can. Frying pan of fire like a
Might be Michelangelo. I trust Aesop.
Access to the roof like Michelangelo, about to free a statue from a cube.
Oh no, Michelangelo's a sculptor.
In a blink, I turn a block or two to pomegranate smoothie. All state, all of fleas, walk in front of Greyhound and Jay so clean. Even Paul of Thieves came out. Office in the hall of meat. I can't even check the mail without a trail of handlers waving around dog treats here, boy. Ace from before the first Star Wars. I survived Action Park. I survived lawn darts. Salsa bar, all stars buzzing and bitching. I got a seat at the
Lawn darts got banned because they were dangerous ass toys. That's crazy that people actually played with lawn darts as a toy for kids.
Office in the hall of meat. I can't even check the mail without a trail of handlers waving around dog treats here, boy. Ace from before the first Star Wars. I survived Action Park. I survived lawn darts.
Action Park.
All stars buzzing and bitching. I got a seat at the summit for any son of perdition. What's up? All type of shit. All type of shit. Dashing through the atlas, throwing magic at the sciences. I'll be in the crow's nest most days. I'm ahead of whole mess rotate. All type of shit. All type of shit. Mashing through the mire, the master of my environment. I've been doing laps at a lost world. I can draw a map to the raw nerve. By the bridge, the air is the edge to it. It smells like a burning centra. It tastes like a tanzuna. The tension is extra. The methyl inducer hubris. The hubris produce a weapon for any potential Judas. A newbie can be confused with. It ain't the hood to play who's who in. I mean, you ain't even you in it to who is. I cook under every nook. I'm a snapper, the sewer cap. It's a mile of an even cobble. A map of the booby traps. I've been active around the alleys. Beyond with a taxi. Beyond with a bustle. Bus here with the blood on the classic khakis. A cannonball in the traffic. A fire escape. His trapeze. A lapse in a record when he circled back to tag the Applebee's. And procure the appetizer breadsticks. They kill us in the long run, but unite us in the present. I sign a life in the dead ends, even if it's mostly
I signed the life into dead ends. I signed the life into dead ends.
Tag the Applebee's and procure the appetizer breadsticks. They kill us in the long run, but unite us in the present. I sign a life in the dead ends, even if it's mostly mildew. You ain't get it if you still on that water you getting into. All type of shit, all type of shit. Dashing through the atlas, throwing magic at the sciences. I'll be in the crow's nest most days. I'm ahead of whole mess rotate. All type of shit, all type of shit. Mashing through the mire.
Crow's nest looking down upon it.
I've been doing laps at a lost world. I can draw a map to the raw nerve. Raw nerve. Raw nerve. Raw nerve. I'm part of what the dour climate bee gets. A people that don't jump at the power that bees behest. Come bounce around the house of flying rejects. We've been eating where upheaval is a feature, not a defect. Tortellini MREs and zero dirty dishes. Only dirty minions yelling over yellow journalism. I got witches and wizards who opt to summer under bridges over sun-kissed in the tropics. Maybe something's in the liquid. I'm foreign to the comfort of performance for the glory. Every artist part of outrunning an origin story that get them pressed into the corners and connect
What?
Journalism, I got witches and wizards who opt to summer under bridges over sun-kissed in the tropics. Maybe something's in the liquid. I'm foreign to the comfort of performance for the glory. Every artist part of outrunning an origin story that get them pressed into the corners and connect the dots in no order. Learn to render any exit.
Outrunning their origin story.
It's a door in the bricks. It's a bike in the alley when you can't warp to the ship. I stuck a fork in myself before you were spores in a dish. The mission only as important as that lore in your lip. Sure shit, all type of shit, all type of shit. Dashing through the atlas.
Yo, this album's been great, man. That was All City Nerve Map. That was the third part of the Aesop Rock Integrated Tech Solutions. I gotta keep on looking to see the album's name. I don't know why, my memory's bad. Integrated Tech Solutions album. About to get to the fourth and final part of the album review. I've enjoyed this incredibly so far. Shout out to the Seefa Squad, man. And only this community can you really enjoy something so freaking complex and deep as Aesop Rock. This community is great. There's a great taste of hip hop and real hip hop. This is real hip hop. This is like, there's no comparison to any other current MC. You know, this is an anomaly. This is a treasure of an artist. Aesop Rock, hands down, one of the best rappers I've ever heard. And this is one of his best albums for sure. We got 5 more tracks left. All right, let's end this one.